year of college. That's when I really stopped going to church. Like, I ain't going no more. I said, fuck church, I'm not with it. I don't care about it. Get out of my face. But people at your fucking church, like your neighbor down the fucking street, the dude you see all the time, the old dude that you see all the time, I always want to tell you some shit about life. Like those guys, man, they could tell you till your head come off about college and all that shit in 9th grade. But you're not going to care, and it's not going to mean anything until you get in 12th grade. Like, for real, man, it's not until you get to 12th grade to where you actually want to start going to college. And that's when you realize, fuck, I probably should have not messed around in fucking 9th grade, because if I would have never messed around in 9th grade, then I could have had a better chance of going to a better college, or had a better chance of getting into the college that I wanted to get into, like for real. Or could have had a way better chance to get into the college I was going to. Like for real, I fucked around, failed two classes in 9th grade, which hurt my chances on going to the college that I wanted to go to. Then 10th grade came. I think I failed one class in 10th grade. Then fucking 11th grade came, and I just scored low in all those classes. Oh yeah, scoring low at like the end of the class, when the class ends, when you don't have to take that class no more at all. Scoring low in those classes, like really put a hurting on you, man. Like for real. And the fucked up thing about it is that I realized that nobody my age, when I was that age, like none of us wanted to even hear it from a grown-up. Like we didn't give a damn what a grown-up was saying about, oh, you need to fucking do better in school, you need to do this so you can get into good schools and all that shit. We didn't give a damn about that, man. But we didn't know. It's like we didn't know that we wanted to go to fucking college and shit until 12th grade. And the thing is, you need to find out if you really want to go to college, because if all your fucking friends going to college and you not, you're going to be real fucking depressed, and that's going to hurt your ass. And all that shit, man. Like, damn. I done fucked around and messed up this damn fish. Yeah, man. Like, hey, that's how I do it, man. I thought it was going to work, but it's not working. George Foreman lied to us, man. This shit ain't non-stick. Sticking like hell right now. I messed around and made this fish stick to the George Foreman, man. Now I gotta get it off. It's gonna take a long ass time. Fish everywhere. Little bits and pieces of fish everywhere and shit, man. Dang. Oh, man. Like, I done went around, I was jumbling around my words so much I forgot what I was even talking about. We're talking about college and stuff, but what was I talking about before that? Hell, I don't know. I'm dealing with this fish right now, man. Like, for real. By the way, I'm 21, so I'm not that fucking old. But when you get 19, is when you start to notice shit. And when life actually starts to matter. Life don't actually matters when you're 18, 17. Like, you're not real, unless the circumstances you in to where you looking at life like, damn, I need to get a job. Damn, how am I pay this bill? Damn, man, like, how am I have time to do what I want to do, hang out with my friends or whatever? I ain't gonna have time to do nothing, man. Like, God, what is my future gonna look like? Yeah, that's when you start. You get like 19 and 20, man, I swear to you, that's when you start thinking about your future for real. You don't be, like, I'm just saying it for me personally, I wasn't thinking about my damn future at all. Not until I was like 20. Like, not until I was 19, man. Like, for real. I really wasn't thinking about my future at all. Actually, this could actually help, man. I gotta scrape all this fucking fish and shit off this damn George Foreman now. Because it just crumbled. And like, I wanted whole pieces, but now it just crumbled. But it's actually not gonna be bad. Because I could probably like make some out of this. I can just eat it how it is. I'm probably just eat it how it is. But fucking yeah, man, like that's when you start like for real. That's when the big questions come is when you like 19 and shit. So when you go, damn, is there a God, nigga? Like I don't even know. Like that's the time you start questioning. If you're not like real religious, that's when you start questioning those like things, those type of questions about life and shit. Like for real, because I know that's when I did. I know I started questioning those shit, those fucking things about life and stuff back right then. And it really just makes you go, damn, I'm growing up, man. Like for real now, and I realized, and this is how you know if you're growing up or not. I swear to you, this works. This is how you know. When you go to college, or if you go to college, if you don't go to college, once you graduate high school, dog, give it 2 years. After 2 years you graduated high school, go back to the same high school you graduated from and look at the kids at your high school. If you look at those kids as kids, you are finally grown up, man. You are grown up, bro. Like, I'm telling you. Because I know, I went back to my old high school and shit, and I looked at those fucking kids that's in, and kids is in damn 12th grade, 12th to 11th grade. And I was looking at them like, these little ass motherfuckers, who the fuck? Like, look at these kids. They're kids, man. They're like childs. Like, what? They were so small and just innocent, don't know shit. Just like, damn. It's like, grown-ups look at niggas like this? Like, and it fucked me up because when I was in 12th grade, I didn't see nobody like that in high school because I was in high school. Because I didn't know. It was like when you get older, man, you start to know shit. That's basically the main point of my fucking rant is, the fish is still good. It's still fucking good. I cooked it right. But it's like when you get older and you start to know shit and you get responsibilities, that's when the fucking world changed. And let me tell you how you get fucking responsibilities, man. It's because you want a job because you want money. So when you start working, that's the responsibility. Then you get the money. What you want to do with it? Ooh, nigga, I want to buy a car. I want to get an apartment, man. I want to spend money on this. I want to get this. I want to get that. Then once you get all that shit, you learn that, oh shit, I actually got to pay fucking bills for this. Like, this shit ain't free. I thought this shit was complimentary. Complimentary. Like, this is not free at all. Like, why in the world did I think if I get a job and buy a car or put a down payment on a car, that finally I'm going to have what I want, and finally I'm going to have what I want, and I don't have to have no responsibilities for it, which is a trick. And it goes back to the same shit that I heard from Minister Louis Farrakhan say talk about Jesus and shit, which I'm telling you, man, I'm not fucking religious. I'm not religious. My family's religious, except my brother. My second oldest brother. Well, my family that live with me is religious. So my 3 sisters, my 1 little brother, my mom and my dad, they religious. But I'm not religious, and my second oldest brother is not religious. My oldest brother don't live with me. And shit. I ain't gonna tell y'all where he live, but whatever. But it just goes back to that shit just, and I keep saying that because I said that because that's just makes so much sense, and that's just such truth. Is that he said my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Like, do you even understand that fucking verse? That shit hit me like the question I asked myself, is there a God in this fucking world? That shit hit me like that. Because, nigga, I don't know. Because every time I look at a little kid who's a cancer patient with a bald fucking head, they gotta wear a scarf or a wig their whole fucking life, or maybe not even their whole life, the life they have now, I look at that kid and go, why the fuck would a God let this shit happen? A just and good God that you say that exists. Why the fuck would that shit happen, man? Then you look at all the death and destruction in the fucking world, and that just makes you go, that just makes you sad even more. Why the fuck would the nigga let this shit happen? But it's like, I have very hard time contemplating that. Now, I believe in God, but I have a very hard time staying in that belief, man. Because of all the shit that happened in this fucking world that nobody gets in trouble for. All the unfair shit in this world. But I ain't gonna bother y'all down with those fucking words, man. That deep shit. Because, you know, this is my life. My life. This is the kind of shit I talk about and think about and shit, man. So, yeah. I think about those type of words and shit. And that's what happened to my fucking fish. Like, that's what happened to it on George Foreman. I don't know what I can make out of it, but I'm going to try to make something. Or I'm going to just eat it like this, man. Either way. It really don't matter. I could just eat it like this, but I'm going to make some more in the fucking microwave because I want whole pieces. Because I'm trying to make like some type of sandwich, man. But I need whole pieces and stuff, man. So, yeah, like, what else been going on in my life? I can tell you all this. This is an anime. I love anime. This is my anime channel. This is just like, I talk about my life and what the fuck I be thinking about and what I'm going through and shit. But I can't tell y'all this. If y'all notice, guys, I have really been into manga meme for literally like the past couple of weeks. Since the last time I've done this. Like for a manga meme. From Philly, The Struggle. That dude, man, in the anime community. Like, I love that guy, man. I've really been into it. I love that dude so much, man. I've been looking at his old shit like it's new. Because it is new to me. It is new to me, but it might not be new to y'all. But I've been looking at his old shit like, damn, man, this nigga is funny as fuck. Golly. He's so freaking funny, man. Like, I don't think he realized how funny he was, man. Like, dude was super funny. The struggle, man. All you need to do is look up manga meme. The struggle. And you will find it. But I just been really, because how I got into like watching a lot of this shit, it was kind of like, it was really, I really wasn't looking for him. Because I really didn't know me. Like, for real. I really didn't know me at all. I was just like watching some like anime mafia stuff and looking at all that. And then I came across like one of his videos where he was talking about how the anime mafia, the dudes that was in it, wanted him to troll some people. And he was talking about how for Neverworld, hold on, man, this shit is stuck. Ooh, damn, I had to clean that, man. But yeah, he was talking about how for Neverworld wanted him to go and troll people. And that's when, and that was before I did my anime video about the anime mafia. That was before I did my video about the anime mafia and shit. Like, probably a couple of days before, cause everybody kept saying for Neverworld was in the anime mafia, but I didn't know if he was. I didn't know because I've been subscribed to for Neverworld for 5 years now, ever since 2010. Well, actually, no. Well. Ever since, well, yeah, ever since 2010. Well, I thought it was like 2011 or 2012, but now it's been 2010. Yeah, because I was subscribed to him when fucking the Bleach anime was still on, and was still going on and shit. Like, for real, man. And I've been doing YouTube for a long time. This channel right here, I just started it up. I just started up this channel, like, and deleted all my other channels this year, like May this year. No, March of this year. Dang. But when I saw that video where he was talking about for Neverworld was in the anime mafia and shit, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it, man, because the dude, even though he is friends with Double Four and shit, and the guys that was in the anime mafia, he still didn't seem like the type of guy to do that. Like, for real. And that's why I was so against it, because I was like, bro, he just does not seem like the type of guy who would fucking ask somebody to go troll somebody else's video. Go help them take down somebody's channel. And you know, all that other shit, man. So, I didn't believe it at first. I was like, it's some bullshit, man. This dude is lying. But once I did my research to do that video about the anime mafia, that's when I found out that for Neverworld was the Don of the anime mafia. That's when I found that out. And that shit shocked me because it made so much sense. That's how come he has plausible deniability when everybody accuses him of trolling or taking down people's channels. He can always go, I never did that. I never sent nobody out to do that. Because, first of all, he friends with everybody that's in the anime mafia. He friends with everybody that's in the anime mafia, and they not going to say nothing. The people that's already in it is going to say, yeah, I'm in it. And then if they ask us for Netherworld in it, they'll be like, no, he ain't in it. So it's like, it's already BS. So when I found that shit out, man, that shit just shocked me. And that made me look at Netherworld differently. Like, I'm still subscribed to Netherworld, but that made me look at him differently. And now, that was back in the old days of the anime community and shit. When the anime community was, it was a war zone, but it was fun. Like, for real. I know them two fucking words don't mix, but it's the truth. Like, back then, it was straight up war times, because you had the Cloud Village versus We Are Nakama, and you had a whole bunch of smaller fractions who was trying to come up in the anime community, that was trying to make a name for themselves. Back then, I wasn't in the anime community back then. I didn't do YouTube until like 2012. That's when I first started doing YouTube. And even then, it was still the early days of YouTube. I gotta do something with that. And even then, it was the early days of YouTube and shit, man. To where niggas was still like on that anime mafia shit and all that. But now the state of the anime community is, I don't want to say it's boring. I don't want to say nothing's going on, because something is always going on in our community. We just don't know about it. Like I said on a different video, we are a big ass group and community, but a very small and very compacted group and community. Like, for real. We are very big in terms of the number of people that is in our community and that like anime and stuff as much as we do. But we are very small in the fact of we are not known to nobody except us. Like, for real. Like, it's really like North Korea. Like, we're really like North Korea, and I just thought of this. In a sense, North Korea is known throughout the entire world. But they stay to themselves. They don't fuck with everybody. And they shouldn't. Like, for real, man, they stay to themselves. And they just be with them. But they're known to everybody in this world, man. And that's kind of how our community is. But I'm telling you, man, something has to come in our community to make our community popping again. Because our community is not popping. And what I mean by popping is, nothing's going on in our community. Our community is boring. Now, I love our community. I love it more than any other, like, thing I'm doing right now. Like, for real. I'm about to bring y'all over to my table so I can eat. Because the nigga hungry. But I'm telling you, man, like, our community is just, there we go, that's the light. That's the light. But our community, it's like, it's fucking, I really don't know what to say about it. Like, I really don't. It's like, what's even going on in our community anymore? Like, who's even beefing with who? Who's even relevant in our community? Hold up. Who ain't relevant in our community? Who stopped being relevant in our community? Are the big people relevant still? Or are the small people that got a little bit of subscribers, but not a lot, the most relevant? Or are the people like me that doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but do videos anyway for the love of it, the relevant ones? Are we the relevant ones? Like, what's really going on in our community? Like, I don't know what's really going on. That's how come I don't want to say our community has gotten boring or it is boring. Because I don't really think it is yet. Like, for real. But I don't know who supernovas in our community. I know who the Yonkos are, but I don't know who the supernovas are and shit. And this is one thing I want to know, where are the fucking women in our community? Like, for real. Where are the girls in our community? I know one time I heard Manga Meme, he said girls come in our community, do videos for about a week, get 10,000 subscribers in a week, and then quit. Like, that joke was so funny to me, cuz. That joke was so funny to me, man. Because it was so fucking true, man. Like, it was just so true. Because I've seen so many girls come in our community and shoot to the top. Like, I don't know why they shoot to the top. I don't know if it's because they're girls, which it probably is. But they just shoot to the top in terms of notoriety, popularity, views, and subscribers. And then they quit. And me, I said the reason why they quit is because they think it's easy. Like, they just come in, do it a couple of times, and then it's fucking easy. Which I believe to be true. But I can't prove it. Because I don't really know of any girls that's in our community. Damn. Fucking fish, man. But I tell you this. I know about some shit called Girls Watch Anime. And it's like they do like anime reviews and shit. Like, I'll look it up on my computer right now. Girls Watch Anime. Because one day I was just on YouTube trying to fucking, hold up, Girl Watch Anime. Right there, there it is. I was on YouTube trying to find out what type of girls is in our community, what they look like, what their channels are and stuff. Right here, Girls Watch Anime, Miss Art. I saw a couple of her videos. That girl, Miss Art. Like, for real, Miss Art and all that shit. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know any of these girls. Except that girl, Miss Art. And the only reason why I know her is because when I wanted to fucking watch some freaking some anime, no, when I wanted to find out about more girls that like anime and that's in our community, I typed in girls that's in the anime community, and then she came up and shit. But only other thing that I can really think of that's going on in our community is that the type of anime that's coming out really hasn't got our community popping. And I'll explain that. Like when our community was at the highest point is when Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and Toriko was all the four Yonkos, and they was all at like the peak of their fucking anime and shit and manga. And what I mean is like when Naruto fought Pain, I think that was right around the time Luffy fought Lucci, and then Ichigo like invaded the Soul Society. And I'm not really I don't know anything about Toriko. I'll tell you something. I'm gonna be completely honest. I watched probably 10 episodes of Toriko, and that's when the anime was ending. So I really don't know anything about Toriko, or when like they was on the or what point of time their anime was, and what was going on in the anime when it was on, and when it was on during those times in those three animes. Like I really don't know, but oh yeah, you can ask me about Fairy Tail, but I don't like Fairy Tail. I don't like it. Oh, here's another guy that don't like Fairy Tail. Right in the comments, like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, I can tell you why I don't like it. And I actually tried to like Fairy Tail. I tried watching Fairy Tail. I really did. I got up to. Hold on, let me see if these niggas pick up both of these trash cans. You better pick them up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck ass dudes, man. These niggas ain't shit. Damn. It's like, cause man, I'm telling you, this shit happened at like I just moved here, like a couple of weeks ago. Like during the time, like my other my life video. That's when I was moving, and like over there, we had 2 trash cans. We put them out to the fucking road, right? We put them out to the road and shit, right? And these niggas would not pick up our fucking trash can. They picked up one of them, but wouldn't pick up the second one. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? So I waited one morning. I waited for their ass. They came by to get the trash cans and shit, right? I was looking out my living room window. These niggas did the same thing and then drove off. So I told my mom. My mom went down to the fucking city, and I think she cursed them niggas out or some shit. And then that's when them niggas came by our house and started picking up both our fucking trash cans. But since we moved here, they did that shit like every week until today. Only to pick up one of our trash cans and then fucking leave the other. Nigga, that out there for a fucking reason, you dumbass. Or you lazy bitch. Trash cans out there for a fucking reason. Damn. Can't stand niggas sometimes, man. And plus, we moving into a very white neighborhood that is in front of a golf course. That's in front of the country club. Like, it's literally in front of the country club. And it's on some water. So, nigga, we moved from the hood up to the big leagues. Not the big leagues, but we moved up to the majors. I don't know too much about baseball, so I'm not going to make no baseball analogy. But I'll say this. We moved up from the D League to about Philadelphia 76ers. And I say that because, no, not the Philadelphia 76ers. To about the Memphis Grizzlies. We moved from the hood because, why I say the Memphis Grizzlies is because Memphis is not a sorry-ass team like fucking Philadelphia. But Philadelphia is in the NBA. So that's like we're about to use that team, but we're not. We're better than them a little bit. So it's like the Memphis Grizzlies. That's the perfect analogy because the Memphis Grizzlies aren't bombs, but they aren't like really, really good. So yeah, look how I say them. But what the fuck was I talking about before then? I think I was talking about like girls in our community. Damn, man, my bad, man. Fucking bit a damn bone, and the bone got stuck in my gum. I had to reach all the way in the back of my mouth to get that damn bone, man. I thought one of no bones in this damn fish. Them motherfucking liars. But let me keep talking about these girls in our community, man. I hope one day they can reach the status of Finette World and King of Lightning. That's what I hope. I hope at least one of them can do that. I know that girl. There used to be a girl in our community named Violent Moon. She used to date Code Provider. If you look that up, it's very true. So look it up. And for some reason they stopped dating. And the reason why, and this is what I learned from like Manga Mean. Like Mean, he used to do these live streams where he used to invite all the big names from the community into his live stream. And they used to just talk about a lot of shit, just anything. And fucking but he never used to invite Finette World and the people Finette World fuck with, because he don't fuck with him. He called Finette World fuck world. But freaking they was talking about Code and that girl, Violet Moon. And then I said the reason why they stopped dating and the reason why they broke up was because one day Code Provider had went to this fucking manga shop and bought some hentai. This shit's so fucking stupid. I don't even know how to approach it. Like, y'all gonna be fucking amazed. The reason why they broke up, bro, it's so dumb. And it just tells me, that, like, how stupid, first of all, she was. And how stupid Cole was. The reason why they broke up was because Cole went to a manga shop, bought some hentai, and she thought, in her mind, that him buying that hentai was cheating. If you don't get your ass out of my damn face, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. How in the world can she think that was cheating? When he just buying hentai. How is that cheating? Like, that's the type of stupidness that goes on, man. That's the type of shit you gotta be aware of when you're dealing with these women out here in these streets. Because, man, that's just dumb. Like, that's just fucking stupid. And then now I hear, like, she's like, married or something. That's how come she stopped doing YouTube, like, 10 months ago. Like, last year she stopped doing YouTube because she got married. And I don't know. But she was on her way to becoming a Yonko. Like the first, like Big Mom. She was on her way to becoming Big Mom. But she fucking stopped doing YouTube. And that was it. She ain't did YouTube ever since. Her channel is still up. You can go look at it. It's called Violet Moon. It's like Violet Moon 29. That's what I think it is. I'm not sure though. But that was just stupid, man. That was really fucking stupid. But other than her, I really don't know about any other girl. Like, I seen yesterday, I seen like some, I don't know if the bitch was German or what she was. But she was like speaking she had some type of European accent. And she was just talking about like what type of anime and shit she looking forward to this season. Stealing my fucking video idea and shit. Which I already did a video to. You can go on my channel and look that up. Darren the Awesome. YouTube/Darren the Awesome. One word. Darren is spelled Darryn. The Awesome. Look it up, go on my channel, and subscribe. But I think it was some type of German accent. I'm not sure. I ain't really met too many people from Europe. Because again, I went to a black college. I didn't go to no white college. Which that's not excluding for European black people. But it was just black people from the States. I was there, or that I met, that I actually talked to. So yeah. But really, that's what's been. Oh yeah, last but not least. Last but certainly not least. I want to talk about the Million Man March. It's happening tomorrow. And why it hurts me that I can't be there in Washington, D.C. with my people. It hurts me, man. Like, I wanted to go. I was telling all my, like, when I first heard about it a couple of months ago, I was like, look, I want to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to find a way. Like, my oldest brother lives in Baltimore. I'm going to find a way, man. Things happen to where I can't go. First, I don't got the money. Secondly, I don't have the time. Thirdly, I was looking for a job down here. So it was like all these things was just coming towards me to where I could not go, but I wanted to go, man. So what I'm going to do, from today throughout all tomorrow, is keep my channel, keep my TV on the news channel. Not going to change the channel at all. Only on news channels. And you want to know what's fucked up, man? Well, it ain't really fucked up because I know why they doing it. But you want to know what's strange? Is that the Million Man March is happening tomorrow. And no major news media outlet has even discussed it one time or even said anything about it one time. The only thing I've seen about anything dealing with the black struggle is some Black Lives Matter thing, to where they wanna label. And here's what killed me about those white folk that don't like black folk, but I have positions of power. Here's what killed me. They wanted to label Black Lives Matter as a hate group. I'm sorry. That shit is not no fucking hate group. And the reason why they say they wanted to do that is because that dude that shot that cop in the back of the head while that cop was getting gas was claiming Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It's like, how do you fucking know? Did the nigga actually say it out of his damn mouth? If he didn't, how do you know? Like, just trying to change the narrative and destroy it, just like that All Lives Matter bullshit. Which ain't bullshit, because all lives do fucking matter. But we know that. That's why I say it's bullshit, because we know all lives matter. We know that, you stupid tails. We already know that. You don't need to put up a sign in front of our face and in our movement about all lives matter. We already know all lives matter, but we feel like our life don't matter. That's how come we screaming out Black Lives Matter. But you want to take over our freaking movement and change the narrative of our stuff with this all lives matter mess. Like, why don't you stick to, if you want to do all lives matter, you go have a rally. You go have a protest about all lives matter. Don't bring your stuff into our freaking movement about all lives matter. We already know that. It's like, yes, all lives matter, and they should, and they better. But Black lives better, damn it, matter. Because we feel like our life don't fucking matter. That's my little rant for y'all. I just really don't like that shit. Why the fuck would you try to invade our movement with some bullshit like that? And people say, Bullshit. All lives matter is bullshit. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm saying the fact that you gotta tell us that all lives matter is some bullshit. We already know it's bull. We already know all lives matter. That's not the issue. Or you keep trying to change the narrative and stuff. I keep wanting to like white folk, man, but God, when you get older, man, you just be like, damn. It's just some white people you just cannot like. No matter how hard you try, man. And I got white friends that I love like my brothers. Like they my fucking brothers, man. But certain white folk do some shit and it just make you look at them like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face. But let me move on from that. Justice or Else is happening tomorrow. No news media has been talking about this. Now I've turned my TV on a news channel, CNN, which claimed to be very liberal, claimed to talk about fucking everything that's going on in the world and shit, but haven't mentioned the Justice or Else Million Man March, 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, once on their entire show all yesterday. And it's happening tomorrow. It's already 12:03 today. It's like, bruh, y'all love to talk about black folk and the struggle and Black Lives Matter and all this racial heated stuff in America that's going on. But the Million Man March is happening tomorrow and y'all won't say one word about it? What's going on? Who is telling y'all not to say one word about it? Like, do y'all even know? What forces are keeping y'all from talking about it? What forces that don't like Minister Farrakhan are keeping y'all from talking about the Million Man March that's happening tomorrow? Which is going to have way more than 1 million people there. Because this time is not just a black struggle, and not just black people going to be there. All races are going to be there. But it is a black struggle, but it's not just a black struggle. So, I just say, look, man, Justice or Else tomorrow, I'm going to be watching it on TV. It's going to be great. I'm going to love it. I'm going to support it all the way. I'm never going to change the channel one bit. But it's very strange that news media outlets are not talking about it at all. It's very fucking strange, man. And I don't know what's going on, but that's how I want to end this video. Still eating this damn fish. Oh yeah, one thing else I want to say before I end this video is it's anime related. There really hasn't been any like real good anime that's coming out this season. Only good anime that's coming out this season is Young Black Jack, Noragami Arigato, One Punch Man, and Seraph of the End. Those are the only 4 anime that I look forward to that are going to be really freaking good this season. All the other new anime that's coming out, I don't even know how they got greenlighted. I don't know how they got greenlit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's all I got for this freaking video, man. Leave your comments down below in the comments section, whatever you want to say to me. I'll respond to every comment. Subscribe, share this video with your friends. Let people know about my life and how messed up and fucked up it is. But it ain't like Mean's life. Mean got the struggle, man. That nigga just fucked up in every way. He been in it, man. Jammed up all the time. Funny ass motherfucker. I love Mean. Shout out to Mean. Tell him about me. So he can get me in one of his, so y'all can get me in one of his fucking live streams so I can shoot the shit, man, because I love this community. I want to grow in this community. I want to grow subscribers and fandom and popularity in this community, but I need y'all help to help me out and shit in this community and shit, man. But if any trolls or any hate or anything come to me, Anime Mafia, I'm prepared for it. Just know I'm prepared for it. But just know I ain't going down without a fight. Know that shit. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say for this fucking video, man. Y'all want to make a My Life video? Make one. Send it to me. My social media stuff is all on my fucking channel and all that, so go look at that. Yeah, man, that's all I got for this fucking video, man. Thanks for watching. Listening to me. Watching me cook that damn fish, eat the fish, and talk about a whole bunch of shit, man, that's on my mind. What I've been doing recently and all that, and thank y'all for subscribing and stuff, because y'all mean a lot. Even though y'all might not know that y'all mean a lot, y'all do mean a lot. So, thank you, man. I'm just humble. I'm blessed for all this. And let's keep rocking in this community, man. Let's keep going to the top and become a Yonko. Because once I become a Yonko, then that's when I know I stuck my flag in this fucking community and said, this shit is mine, nigga. So be with me. That's all I got for this freaking video, man. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank y'all, man. Peace. One love.